Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm back with another video, and today I'm doing What If Naruto at the Sage of Six Paths part 2. So we haven't hit the like goal, but well, there was no like goal and I apologize for that. There actually will be no like goal for this. I just saw the view count and saw it was huge, so I just wanted to make this next part. So Kakauzu and Hidan arrive to the battlefield and they see a lot of power and destruction everywhere, and Kakauzu said, "Hidan, they're very powerful shinobi here. Yeah, and there'll be great offerings to Lord Jashin." Kakauzu grinned and he went right in front of Kakashi, and Kakashi tried to genjutsu him with the ocular jutsu, but Kakashi couldn't even read Kakauzu with his Sharingan. Zabuza notices this too and sees Kakauzu as no normal opponent. "Kakashi, we have to do some combo attacks with Haku's speed. Charge up a Chidori and Haku will keep up with you with his combo moves." And that's what they did. Haku used a secret crystal mirror jutsu adjacent to Kakashi's lightning blade, and they were able to match equally, which made them like a crystal lightning blade, which was able to kill two of Kakauzu's hearts. Meanwhile, Naruto was able to use Almighty Push on Hidan and then rip out his soul with the soul path, the human path. So yeah, Hidan is out of the picture, and Kakauzu knew that he couldn't beat both of them at the same time. So yeah, Kakauzu was able to revive Hidan, and yeah, they came back. Hidan came back because Kakauzu used him as a puppet, so he can still use Hidan's powers, but Hidan is not alive himself. So Kakauzu tries to kill as many opponents with Hidan, so then Kakauzu can be dealt with later, and he can use most of his energy to fight all of them. And for the most part, he's damaging Sasuke, but Sasuke is actually able to go on par because Naruto was able to teach him. At the end, Sasuke actually beat Hidan, and then it was Kakauzu's turn to come and fight. Sasuke and Kakashi did a lot of combo moves because they are both Uchiha. Well, just Kakashi has the Sharingan, and Sasuke is an Uchiha, so they can both coordinate their attacks. And for the most part, they're able to take on Kakauzu's hearts, and one time Sasuke and Kakashi both kicked Kakauzu away. And then Naruto was right behind them, and Naruto used Almighty Push, and they made Kakauzu a punching bag. And also then Kakauzu lost another heart, but then Kakauzu used Searing Migraine, which literally obliterated the bridge. So Kakauzu lost 2 hearts of his, so he thought it would be better to retreat because if he stays there, he will die. So Kakauzu just leaves there, leaving Hidan to die, or Hidan's already dead, but yeah, Hidan is just gonna be there dead. Now this also means Zabuza will survive in this timeline because he doesn't have any hate toward Kakashi, Naruto, and Sasuke, and Haku and Kazumon will also survive in this timeline because Kakashi doesn't feel any hatred, or they don't feel hatred toward them because they fought alongside each other. So Zabuza just goes back to the Hidden Mist Village because he wants to explain everything to them. And Naruto helped them out with it, and yeah, that's just the end of Zabuza's story. It's not really a big deal though. And Zabuza gets a liking to Naruto because of his bravery and his leadership, so he gives him the Executioner's Blade as well. Kakashi tells Team 7 about the Chunin exams, and Naruto said, "Yeah, I'm so psyched for this." And Kakashi was proud that Naruto was so powerful, and he felt so glad that Naruto was a part of Team 7. And he tells Sakura, especially Sakura, to work harder and says, "You need to train just like Naruto, you stupid weakling." Sakura felt really bad by this, but realized that she had to train. So she did train, but it wasn't working out. She didn't know how to train or anything. She just thought she was some powerhouse. She still thinks that she's some powerhouse because of that last encounter with Mizuki, and she thinks that she did something while she actually absolutely got destroyed, and she thought she participated on an airing mission, but she failed in everything. Now, to make things more interesting, I'm gonna put Deidara and Sasori in the Chunin exams. Now, people know who Sasori is, but they do not know how Sasori looks like. So they take off Sasori. So Sasori doesn't have his Haruko shell. So yeah, so Sasori just looks like a normal kid. And Deidara, nobody really knew Deidara at that time. And the Stone Village was a great time to plot something with the Konoha Crush. And so Onoki sided with Orochimaru in this timeline, and the Akatsuki sided with Onoki in this timeline because the Akatsuki know who Onoki is. And so the Akatsuki match Onoki. So Orochimaru in this timeline is going to be more like interested in Naruto than Sasuke, because Sasuke isn't really anything near Naruto, because Naruto does have the Rinnegan, that's one thing, and Naruto has just a bigger and better body and has a longer lifespan than Sasuke. So Orochimaru wants Naruto's body, so he wants to give Naruto the curse mark. So Orochimaru arrives to Naruto and says, "Naruto Uzumaki, eh?" Orochimaru wreaks out his bloodlust, but Naruto isn't affected by it. And then Naruto just pushes it back with positive energy, which clouds Orochimaru and his bloodlust. And it also cools down Sasuke and Sakura. Orochimaru realizes that Naruto is much more powerful than Orochimaru himself. So he goes disappear and reappear right in front of Sakura and beats the living crap out of her. Naruto doesn't really care about Sakura in this timeline. He only cares about himself and useful people in this timeline. And so Naruto said, "I don't care what you do to her." Orochimaru said, "This guy doesn't care about his comrades." "No, it's not that I don't care about my comrades. It's that I don't care about useless people like her. And I know you're not gonna kill her anyways." Long story short, Naruto ran away with Sasuke and Sakura. Sasuke didn't get a lot of damage, and Orochimaru was kind of furious that he didn't get a curse mark out of him. But he didn't really care because there was still time for that. And Naruto seemed to be a very calm, stated person, and he wanted to see more of Naruto before he moves to the dark side. And so Orochimaru forgets himself and pretends to be pretty happy, but then two shadowy figures approach him, which catches Orochimaru's interest. It was Deidara and Sasori. "We meet again, Sasori." Sasori said, "Orochimaru, you traitor. How dare you do that to the Akatsuki?" Orochimaru. So Deidara and Sasori went, "Let's go, Sasori." And Sasori pulled out his third Kazekage puppet, and Deidara went on flight. Deidara started exploding things on Orochimaru, which Orochimaru couldn't substitute out of. And Orochimaru was actually taking damage. Orochimaru then used Striking Shadow Snake and then pulled up a huge flight of snakes. But then below, Sasori cut off the snakes. And then Orochimaru tried to destroy Sasori's puppets and by using a fireball jutsu, but Sasori was able to tank it. And then Sasori used the puppet Sharingan and put Orochimaru under a genjutsu. And then Deidara started exploding Orochimaru with a bunch of puppets, but then Orochimaru was able to substitute in time and get out of the genjutsu. "I've dealt with the Uchiha genjutsu. Less talking, more fighting," Sasori says. "You don't like to talk, I see. And then let's dance." So Orochimaru retreated and Sasori said, serves him right. He doesn't know that we're way stronger than him, but he's still cocky and he doesn't want to admit that we're stronger than him. Deidara said, "I know, right? He's so weak. So pathetically weak." And they both start to laugh. But it was actually a laughter of anger, frustration that Orochimaru left. So the Chunin exams proctor saw everything in that fight with Orochimaru, Deidara, and Sasori. Now, they do realize that Orochimaru is somewhere here, but they report this to the third Hokage. And then Orochimaru says, "Chunin exams proctors, they saw us." Orochimaru didn't really care though. And when Deidara and Sasori spotted the proctors, they just ran away because they were scared from their lives. So they asked the third Hokage, "Are these guys actually real Genin? Because they really surpass even Jonin, and they are Kage level." Anko said, "Really? This is really annoying. They surpassed the Jonin here." Anko was in a rage, and Iruka was also in a rage. Everybody was in a rage. So the Stone Village tricked us by saying that they were bringing Chunins, or Jonins, something like that. Hiruzen said no. The Stone Village seems to be much more powerful than the Hidden Leaf Village. It's just that. The Stone Village, those guys are just getting, it says it on the documents. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment for the next part. And also the subscriber goal and the like goal. So there will be no subscriber goal because I'm just going to do it for this what if. I don't want any subscriber goals for this what if. But the like goal is going to be a simple 4 likes. So please break the like goal for the next part. And I'll immediately do the next part, and it might come out like either today or tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. So, yeah, break the like goal, everyone.